Every home game's an occasion here in Orlando. And as they came in earlier, the Magic were dressed welcome. Maybe short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome. But it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They've just got to make the adjustments.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Ramirez out there with the machine. Then there's Rodriguez. Then there's Carter. And it's Goose in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint.
The defense knows KCP and how he can score. They weren't going to let him off easy there.
First team foul.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams. And he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Yeah, amazing. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Goose, the pass to Ramirez. Shot clock at 6. Here's the machine. Banchero grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Carter. No good with the layup.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Rodriguez against Suggs. Carter right side. Carter with the screen. Here's Patrick. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Carter outside. Rodriguez against Wagner. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Here's Ramirez. He's defended by Wagner. Caldwell Pope against Rodriguez. Shot on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Clap your hands and welcome the 3-2-1 hype. Take it away. Get loud, fans, on the court is your hype squad. It's time for T-shirt.
Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Franz Wagner, 3rd.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches and jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
And that one's good. Ramirez.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
From about 19 feet. And Rodriguez pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Patrick passes to Goose. Now Carter, defended by Carter. And it's sent back by Carter.
Well, staying connected on defense, Carter Jr. with the denial.
Buries it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. In deep, Carter drops it in.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Patrick passes to Goose. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Ramirez can't get it to go. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a three-point game. Inside. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Takes the three. Ramirez can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Banchero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Entirely new group. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Banchero. Gary Harris is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. And then for Atlanta, Carter, he's checked in for the Machine. Little General comes in for Rodriguez. And Wallace subbed in for Ramirez.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Harris's shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Little General. Here's Goose. He's defended by Wagner. Fires from deep. No good there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Deep 2 from Anthony. Carter pulls it in.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Now Wallace. Still without a basket. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Fires from way outside, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Magic out in front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Carter. Wallace is out there with Little General. It's the eraser, and it's Carter in at the 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint there.
So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad, Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
And that one misses. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after-timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Here's Little General, guarded by Harris. Carter with a screen on Harris. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. Pass doubting for Atlanta. It was a loss to the Timberwolves. Anthony against Wallace. Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Hawks. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Little General the pass to Carter. You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Isaac. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Harris. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Atlanta also making some changes here. Goose, he's checked in for the Little General. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Wallace. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball, as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line, all-star game in his second year, and on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
And the biggest reason Banchero went first overall, Paolo brings you playmaking ability at 6'10". He's got a very rare skill set for that size.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. The Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Banchero outside. Over Carter. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Goose. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Goose has got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Banchero outside. Back to Wagner. Suggs looking around. Banchero is screened for Suggs. Drills it from outside. Suggs has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you know, Suggs seems to be shooting it with more confidence now, especially from deep.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Magic making a change here. Isaac's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Silks checked in for Carter. Suggs against Rodriguez. Good ball movement here by the Hawks.
2 minutes.
Carter the pass to Silk. Takes it inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And it's Suggs missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Silk passes to Goose. Here's Silk. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Isaac outside. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Here's Ramirez. Driving in.
Yeah, easy call.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
And the first one at the line is good. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues, and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as anyone.
Yep, I would agree. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 7.
Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
Pass to the machine. Here's Ramirez. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Rodriguez. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Rodriguez has got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Wagner outside. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ramirez passes to Patrick. Here's Ramirez. Rodriguez right side. Sweet little floater. Rodriguez has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks ahead as they end the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hello, folks. The first half.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
All right, and now let's talk about that first half in the paint where two centers are really battling it out.
This reminds me of how the league was in my time. Amazing battles at the center position most nights. Kenny could attest to that.
No, I like it is now, brother. Man, those threes flying up and those big men sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I'm going to sit you on your bench.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA, and you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, was a big part of what we did in Orlando,
yes.
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
In the backcourt for him, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
That's good from Wagner. Franz Wagner, as we know, Stan, came into the league with a splash and hasn't really slowed up since.
Now, Kevin, I think he's surprised a lot of people. He has never played like a young guy. He's always played with the maturity of a veteran guy, and he just keeps getting more and more responsibility. He's handled it well, and then he could become a perennial all-star.
I like that assessment. Carter outside. Pass to Rodriguez. Pocket 6. Over Caldwell Pope. And he can't bank that one in. The Magic trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Drops in the layup for 2. And 12 points for Paolo Banchero.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Here's the machine. Rodriguez outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Rodriguez has got 13.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Banchero is screened for Wagner. Releases. Kept alive. Carter. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Carter's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, and that's where Carter wants the ball. Foul line down.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's not anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA thanks. Pass to Goose. Here's Ramirez. Out to the right wing. Here's Rodriguez. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
To the inside. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he uses the glass on the layup. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guy.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
Anthony's checked in for the Magic. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Magic in second.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Rodriguez against Anthony. Carter with the screen. Misses the layup. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan.
At the line for 2.
Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now,
though?
What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Wallace is checked in for Ramirez.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
For Atlanta, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Watch out.
On the free throw, no good. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skills?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great answer.
You aren't kidding. Well, when he gets it going and the shot is falling, Paolo Banchero can dominate on the offensive end.
Up top, Rodriguez, covered by Anthony. Anthony against Rodriguez, 6 to shoot. Lets it go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Banchero against Rodriguez. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Paolo Banchero.
He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Well, it's because he's someone that understands his role. He plays with confidence and helps provide stability when he's on the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And it's Gary Harris in for Jalen Suggs. Rodriguez passes to Carter. Here's Little General, guarded by Harris. Here's Little General. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Gary Harris. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Wallace is checked in for Atlanta. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 55 seconds left to play in the third. Wallace against Anthony. Pass to Wagner. Harris, right side. Out to Anthony. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Anthony's got 7 points.
A decent threat from outside. It's big for Anthony's confidence when he's knocking down those shots.
Here's the eraser. Scoreless thus far. Here's Carter. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wagner.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Wagner with it. can't connect from short range. And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're going to come. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Atlanta, Wallace is out there with Goose. Then there's Ramirez. Then there's Carter. And it's Silkin at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Banchero looking around. Fires away from way outside. And they get it back. Harris outside. Pass to Anthony. A second left. And it's Banchero missing. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Goose. Wallace a screen. Goose off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Anthony against Wallace. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
At the line for the Magic, Cole Anthony. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Suggs, he's checked in for Gary Harris. He doesn't get the second one.
And crucially, he did enough there to make it a 2-possession game.
Here's Goose. He's covered by Banchero. And the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Goose.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Isaac with a screen for Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's...
Suggs brings the double team. Clock at 6. Here's Goose. He's covered by Isaac. That ties it up. And it's 9 points for Goose.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know, this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For the Magic, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Cole Anthony. And then for Atlanta, Carter, he's checked in for Soap. The machine comes in for Carter. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Wallace. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, Coach told his guys, it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's the machine. He's covered by Banchero. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Wagner wide open. The three-pointer no good. Here's Ramirez. He's defended by Wagner. Trains the three-pointer. Goose has got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Well, there, Carter Jr. uses his size to his advantage and gets himself to the line.
For the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, more of a classic big guy. Wendell Carter Jr. is at his best inside the paint, mixing it up with guys on either end of the floor.
Carter hits them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Caldwell Pope against Rodriguez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Ramirez. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Van Carroll. And here is Suggs. Carter for 3. Another miss by Orlando. Now here's Rodriguez. To take the lead. Was shot missing. Orlando leading. And here is Suggs. Van Carroll draws the double. Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Carter with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Rodriguez against Caldwell Pope. The shot by Rodriguez, no good. Now, here's Van Carroll. He's guarded closely. Caldwell Pope for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, look, they needed that one. Tremendous leadership by Caldwell Pope in an important situation.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. 51 seconds left in the game. Rodriguez against Caldwell Pope.
And love the defensive activity from KCP. Selling out there for the block.
40 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Suggs. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They trail by 7.
Here we go, fans. Once again, Magic fans, get loud. That was the 407. Show me a lover.
Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ramirez. To halt the run. Atlanta again missing. So it's Orlando winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced